Artemus Toast here, and I've been kind of cleaning up the workshop a little bit, and I actually stumbled upon something really cool that I almost forgot about. As you know, the reason why you're watching this is I'm the world's greatest guitarist. Magical Ears of Honey. Been a roadie for hundreds of bands, session musician on just countless albums. If you ever listen to a song on the radio, in a commercial, or in general, I was part of it. And with that comes, a lot of, perks. This being one of them. It was about, I think, 1974 or so. At that time, I was a guitar tutor slash tech for Jimmy Page of the Led Zeppelins, and we were, on tour in Japan, and the tour had ended, and I really loved it there in Japan. I loved the karaoke bars, and the food, and just the culture in general. So the tour ended, and I stayed behind. And being the world's greatest guitarist, I was awarded with this special license plate. It's kind of like a key to the city, is I guess what you could call it. But this is the English portion. Toaster, that's what they called me. Toaster, the toast. But mostly toaster. So, and then right here, this means this actually is the symbol for Artemus Toast, world's greatest guitarist. So it has that significance, and this 14 here, this 1-4, that's how many platinum albums I had in Japan at the time. And this symbol right here, it means all kinds of awesome. Trademark. Anyway, but as I was cleaning up the workshop, I came upon this, which is in itself is all kinds of awesome. Once again, a lot of perks having this plate. I could park wherever I want to. I could speed, and they didn't have cameras at that time. This is the mid '70s, but when the police officers saw the toaster, I kind of had, I didn't abuse my powers or anything, but I could have if I wanted to, because like key to the city, man. There are a couple places, I could like just point at my car, and I can get free food. The karaoke bars, reserves, parking spots. It was pretty cool. All kinds of awesome. Actually, at that time, that's when I actually came up with that. My trademark term. About mid '70s. I done some hiking in the Japanese mountains. Had a spiritual awakening. And I was like, man, this is all kinds of awesome. And I was like, whoa, trademark. So that's where kind of the origin of that. A little backstory. But once again, just cleaning up the workshop. More videos to come. Came up across my beloved toaster, world's greatest guitarist, all kinds of awesome 14 platinum albums, commemorative, key to the city license plate. I was trying to remember what car I had this on. I want to think it was a Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. I had a purple one, but I had two cars there. It could have been that, or I had this old beat up Fiat. I don't remember those times too much. Forgot all about this. But anyway, toaster, all kinds of awesome. Artemus Toast out.